is Craig Buckman. And up until recently, I was a very proud senior constable of police. I just want to say to every one of you here, who obviously can see the bigger picture about what's going on here, this is not just about a jab or no jab.
Yes.
And the ridicule that you have all faced in the media, from the government, to see through that crap and to still be here and still be strong and fighting this good fight, you people are the ones who are going to be remembered as the heroes. You people. I thank you. I thank you on behalf of my family, of my children who you're all fighting for, and I thank you on behalf of these police officers who you're also fighting for. The more often you speak, I think they will start to get it. Now, I came out against all this Cho nonsense, and that's what it is, absolute nonsense. And my colleagues, my former colleagues back here, they know this. They know it's nonsense.
Stand with us!
I came out because I could see the divide that was coming, the divide that was caused. And it was caused because I could see my colleagues who were trapped by a paycheck following unjust orders. I saw the community calling for violence against them, and it was breaking my heart, because I know that every single one of these people is a saint at heart and wants to help the community. I know that. Now, I signed up to be a police officer because I wanted to be part of the thin blue line. And I've heard some nonsense stories, even from the leadership of the police force, saying that that's about white supremacy. Whoever says that is a goddamn idiot. The thin blue line is a layer of protection that is there to protect the good, hard-working, decent citizens of Victoria from those who seek to do them harm. Now, what I have seen and what many have seen, but many have yet to grasp, is that those that seek to do them harm are in that building. Now, I would challenge every one of my former colleagues. I speak to you directly.
Yes!
You know that this is nonsense. You know that the last 2 years has been nonsense. I don't expect any of you to do what I have done. I understand the risk is great. There's much to risk. I understand that.
Do it now! Do it now!
But you've got to start to talk to each other. Start to realise the bigger picture. This is not about a jab or no jab. It's about the freedom.
Back to Commonwealth!
It's about democracy. So far, even though I know most of you don't agree with the Cho directions and all these restrictions on people's lives that have happened so far, I know you don't agree with it, but all you've shown so far, instead of showing loyalty to the people, you've shown loyalty to a paycheck. You haven't even been able to show loyalty to your co-workers, some of which have been in the force for 30 years, who Daniel Andrews has thrown out. You haven't even been able to stand up for them. To understand that you are in the unique position of being able to create history. Now, this is a dictatorship that's trying to be ushered into Victoria, and then it's going to be ushered into the rest of Australia. And the world is watching, and they're watching for good reason. They're watching because what's happening here is absolutely absolutely ridiculous. And we are a laughing stock. You get to make a decision. You get to make a decision as to whether or not you want to go down in history as the private army of a madman who's only 4 You can either go down that path and be known for that in history, or you can be known as history as the people's protectors that stood up and prevented this tyranny from happening. Understand that what happens to us happens to us all. When you take that uniform off at night, you won't be the oppressor anymore, you will become the oppressed just like us. Realise that this is a fight for the freedom of our future, of everyone's future and for our children. What happens from here is in your hands. You can change history. You can do it right here today. Start making amends with these people who are here fighting for you. I thank you for your time. I'm with you